In the great island of New Guinea, there are 42 different species of birds of paradise, each more bizarre than the last. This forest is so rich that nourishing...
Y'all look just like that too. Y'all look exactly like them damn birds. Mating rituals, man. Mating rituals. I don't know what has to happen for men to realize that there's a better way to go about it, but it needs to happen. And it needs to happen fast. There's one site in particular that I have that's in Alexandria. Well, that's in Virginia. And there's a few lookers in particular, but there's this one girl, we call her Big Red. And it never ceases to amaze me the lengths that men will go to try to get her attention. It's like they have this big neon sign that says "Pick me." It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. There's one young guy, man. I like him. He's a good kid. You know, I think he's about 17 years old. And they went to school together. And he was just telling me how, you know, she was one of the girls in school that she said grown men used to come to the school. You know, he said grown men would come to the school, you know, to see what's up with it. And I will admit that's a nice little piece of change. You know, got a body that she has a body that only the Almighty could have given her. I mean, everything is just everything. You know what I'm saying? She's statuesque, and that's an understatement. You would have to see this woman for you to appreciate just how well put together she is. But it's just the fact that men are willing to debase themselves for the chance of her affection. Oh, man. It sickens me. I had to pull him to the side, and I said, look, don't be like these dudes right here. And it was literally, one time in particular, it was literally like 3 or 4 cars of dudes that were, you know, one guy would come up, shoot a shot, boom. Another guy would come up, shoot a shot, boom. Another guy would come up, shoot a shot. You know, it reminded me of the Dikembe Mutombo. You see what I'm saying? She blocking that shit. She was like, not in this house. And I was just sitting there thinking, now me, don't get me wrong. I have no problems with walking up to a woman and mashing on her in front of any and everybody. And if she tries to curry it, cool. You know, so be it. I don't respond emotionally, and I just look at it like, okay, that's her loss. There's plenty of women out here. But I'm not going to sit in no drive-through line to try to get some female's number. It won't happen. It won't happen. I'm not going through no gauntlet. I ain't fighting over no female. You know, I'm good for all that. When will y'all realize there is a new high school class and college class graduating every year? There's a limitless supply of bad bitches. Women are born. Men are made. Let me say that again. Women are born. Men are made. Why do you think that 20% of the men are busting 80% of the females? That's because the women want to do the chasing. And women will fight over a man of influence. Women will fight tooth and nail over a man of respect. Y'all out here looking like suckers. on some dating show shit. I don't care how bad. I don't care how potent the pupusa is. You will never see me commit no mating rituals, man. I'm not going to be out here sticking my feathers out, puffing my chest up, locking horns with enough. Nah, I'm not doing none of that. No, I'm not doing none of that. I don't blame females for doing nothing to get the red carpet treatment. I look at the poor excuse of a man and I blame him. I point the finger at him and say, okay, this is your fault. She's entitled because you gave her a reason to be entitled. What incentive does she have to do better? There was literally 4 cars lined up to try to get this girl's number. 4 cars. Four cars. You can have it. You can have it, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I can't even put myself in the shoes, like, because even when I was an alpha beta, there were certain rules that I would not break. When I was an alpha beta, there were certain things that I just did not do, that seemed beneath me. And waiting in a drive-through for a female's number is one of them. You got to do better. You have to do better. The game is not about women. Never has been, never was, and never will be. But some of you are slaves to a little bit of feel good.
I'm just trying to do what I'm meant to do, teach you, please.
You're worried about getting laid and not worried about your legacy. And that's a problem. That is a problem. That is a problem. You are worried about getting laid and not worried about your legacy. If I could Thanos snap and take some of my numbers back of the girls that I used to mess with, all of the times that I paid for it, it wasn't a lot. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot. So let's get that straight. It wasn't a lot, but it's just the fact that I did that. But if I could Thanos snap, get my self-respect, my time, and my dignity back, I would do it. But I can't. That's why I get so riled up when I see men out here doing this sucker shit. That's why I get so upset about it. Because I cannot get my self-respect back. I'm a better man now than I was yesterday, but I'm saying all of that time that I wasted chasing tail instead of chasing glory, it sickens me when I see men make the same mistakes. There is a better way. There is a better way. I'm going to start putting, videos of some approaches that I have. Mind you, this is to show you that I have zero. I have zero, approach anxiety. I mash on females. It's not always pretty. You see what I'm saying? I ain't king feet, but the results are still the same. I get, either I get her number or I don't. And I leave it at that. But it's just the point that you dudes are some suckers, man. This girl literally had it was a drive-through length of cars waiting to try to get her number. This is just one site, mind you. There are some others when they got some bad bitches over there, man. I tell you, some bad. And I don't use that term loosely. When I say that word, when I use this term, right? When I say the word bad, It means all the above. I'm not just coming from an aesthetic standpoint. It means all the above. She meets all the criteria because I don't use that term loosely. Oh, man. But still, man, the lengths that men go to. The lengths that men go to for the possibility of a woman's affection. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not for me to get. You know, I can't understand it. I can't even empathize if I wanted to. Especially now, after knowing what I know, and what's so cold about it, there has never been a time where women have made it so easy for men to get what they want, and yet they are still suffering. That's because the greatest investment that you can make is in yourself. And y'all refuse to do it, man. Y'all refuse to do it. Again, I am the lighthouse that guides you through these dark and murky waters. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm not trying to steer you wrong. All I'm going to do is point you in the right direction. You got King Fee, go book a consultation with him. You got, you want some champion game? Go fool with Everett Overton. You see what I'm saying? Go fool with Book Banner, Donovan Sharp, Modern Life Dating. You see what I'm saying? It's so, like, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Coach Don P. Go fool with Big Bro the Dating Coach. The Meister. The point is that you don't have to go about it like this. Signing out.